Hey everyone, my name is Ben. Welcome back to Off Trail Treasures. Here on this channel, we go to sometimes great lengths to find things that were lost, forgotten, and discarded. And today we are at this church building that's behind me, and we're gonna be metal detecting and seeing what we can find in the ground that would help us understand a little bit more about the history. I've talked to the current caretaker, who's a very nice, generous man that let me come out here. He also, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but back here there's a cemetery, and he's the caretaker of both of these properties. He knows a lot about the history of this area. I'm in Franklin County, Missouri, and he's been a great resource just to help understand what's gone on in the region. But in this particular spot, there's a little bit of a lack of documentation about when the church began, when the school began, how they operated together. And while we're not going to be able to find out any really intense details like that, the likelihood of finding something in the ground that does help them to better date perhaps the church is kind of high. So what we have going on here is the building you see right here was a school, and it's currently a church. And there was a smaller church over here up against the road that burnt down at one time. And they don't know when the smaller church started, and nor when did they built the school, and how all those things happened. So we're gonna get the coil to the ground, and we're gonna see what we can find and see if we can't open up some of the history of this place. Let's go. I believe that I forgot to say in the intro that I came out here about a week ago, and there was a lot of snow on the ground, and the ground was frozen solid. I knew that, but I was kind of anxious to get out here and just poke around with the metal detector just to see what I could hear. I did decide to fight with the ice 2 times. One was a Washington quarter, modern Washington quarter, and the other one was a wheat penny right over here alongside the church. I have my first hole dug, my first plug opened anyways, and I'm getting a 3132 on the Legend right over here where you can see the metal detector and the shovel. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got in the hole. So I originally found this church because it was on an 1876 map. We know that the church that burnt down predates that by several decades, I believe is what I was told. I don't know if this was one of the churches that opened up across, or sorry, schools, excuse me. I don't know if it was one of the schools that opened up across the country in the 1860s to support the Homestead Act or not. It could predate that. There's several churches in the area that opened schools well before that. And one of the interesting things about Franklin County is that it was a county recognized as a county before Missouri was recognized as a state in 1821. And if I remember correctly, and I'll put it up on the screen if I'm wrong, I think Franklin County was recognized in 1819, maybe somewhere around there. But anyways, first hole, let's see what we got. Oh, that is sounding larger than I thought. Oh, what is this? Oh dang it, it's broken. This looks, I think looks like a bell. You see that? Okay. Yeah. Man, it kind of looks, I was gonna say crotal bellish because of this little slit here, but I don't think it is because this is a really even cut. But let me get this cleaned up real quick and I'll be right back. Yeah, I do believe this is some kind of bell. I didn't do this, I didn't cause this break, I don't think. But it is broken from one side all the way to right here, and it just has this one little piece here left holding it intact. So I'm not going to remove any of this dirt here because it's kind of supporting the inside of it. But I did get it cleaned up just a little bit, and man, I think that's a really cool find. You know, another thing that I forgot to say was that the caretaker said that he was aware that this place had been detected about 20 years ago. Doesn't know what they found, doesn't know how long they were here, anything like that. But after well over 150 years of use, we know that this place is not going to be hunted out. So I am not intimidated or discouraged by that at all. Right here, I have a 45-46 in the hole. Doesn't sound small enough to be a dime, but I might be wrong about that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Actually, not in the hole, in the ground, haven't dug it. Let's take a look, we're gonna do a live dig. All right, my shovel is marking the spot. I'll let you guys listen here. There you go. real tight little 45, 46. Might be a modern dime, might be something completely different, or it could be silver. Let's try and see. I can't tell if it's in the hole or not. It might just be in this little area right here. Let me get you guys into a different position. Okay, let's see. Well, oh, yep, got a coin right there. Yeah, we've got a coin. What are we looking at ringing up in those numbers? All right, hang on. Let me get you guys in for a closer look. All right. It looks to be about penny sized. Those are surprising numbers for a penny though. Let's see. Oh man. It is just a Lincoln penny. 1968. Wow. It's not too often that I'm on ground that has a Lincoln penny ringing up in the 45, 46 range like that, but okay. I'll take it. Let's keep going. A little windy right now, but I dug this hole right in the middle of a bunch of really bad sounding trash and iron. Thought I heard something good, and then I pulled out a little coin right there. Let's see what we got here. Didn't do a live dig because I wasn't sure that it was going to be anything, but there's a reason why it sounded like trash. It is a shield penny. Just a super modern shield penny, worst coin the United States of America's ever made. All right, let's keep going. Just about a foot away from that shield penny, I got something real high up on the surface, and I dug this. I don't know. That's pretty obviously a cross, but I don't know if it was punched into a modern coin or if it is its own little token of some kind. Let me get some skin on this to clean it up better than my glove skin, and I'll be right back. All right, I think after just a little bit of cleaning, I think I can see some pieces of like the little columns right there of a Lincoln memorial. So that's kind of cool. Neat little I don't know what you'd call this, token, I don't know, but a little cross stamped into a Lincoln memorial penny. I'll take it. Let's keep going. I've got a, let's see, a 44, 45 signal over here still on the ground. We're gonna go ahead and dig it. Here's what I've done so far. I've come up against the side of the building, just two swing widths, whatever you want to call it, one pass this way, one pass that way. And I'm just gonna keep working my way this way. Show you a little bit of what we got here. An old well with a cover on it, my dead GoPro. A couple outhouses in the back that my understanding is, while they've been recited, they've been there for quite a while. And an old fireplace right here. So we're gonna keep moving in this general direction, and that might be all we get done today. So maybe I'll throw in an aerial to show you how I've gridded it as well. But let's go ahead and see what we got in the ground over here. I cut the plug. I haven't opened it yet. It's a very high signal in the plug. Coming up 4850 right now. Oh, gosh darn it. I hope there's something beyond this very large nail in there. Let's go ahead and check it again. There's a 4142 in there, which very well could be another nail. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, it's a coin. It is a, well, this is just an upside down world. I've got pennies ringing up 45, 46, and dimes ringing up 41, 42. But that's what that is. That is a modern dime. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can hear anything else in the hole, and if it's anything worth digging, I'll be right back. I told you guys a little bit ago that when I came here when it was frozen, that I dug a clad quarter, and I just realized that all this modern clad that I'm digging right now was right near where that was dug, and I don't know place where the kids play or played, or if it's a spill or what. But we've got another quarter signal ringing up in the 50-51 range right here. Off to the side a little bit. Oh, there it is. Yep, that is going to be another modern quarter. That's a state quarter this time. All right, let's put that away, keep going. All right, got a, I think it was a 41, 42 signal right here. It's quieter than the clad that I just dug. So I'm hoping that it's maybe a little deeper, or maybe not clad at all. Definitely in the plug. Nope, not clad. What is that? Suspender related or something. All right, let's keep going. It has been, I think, a month since I got to get out and dig. Here in the St. Louis area, we had frozen ground. It started with a snowstorm and then just really brutal low temps and frozen ground for going on, I think, 3 weeks. So I am happy to get out. That's why I couldn't help but get out last week and come out here and just move the detector around, even though I knew I wasn't going to be able to dig very much. So anyways, I'm super happy to be out again, and I've got a coin in the hole. I've been digging a lot of clad. I think I've shown you some of it on screen, but this one is showing a little bit of green, which is not something that has come out of the ground yet. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Yeah, I didn't live dig this one because there's been a lot of clad in this general area, but this is what I got. You guys can see that little bit of green coming through. Could be a weedy, could be an Indian. I see writing, and I think it is weedy, right? Oh, well, yeah, okay. 1 cent, like a weedy. Okay, now I can see Abraham a little bit better. All right, we got a wheat scent. I will, just to see the time frame, I'm going to go ahead and get the date, and I'll be right back. I'm not going to be able to get a date on it, at least not out here, but I want to show you guys something. One of the reasons why I love the Legend. This came out of the hole pretty much on top of, had to have been within a couple inches and above the weedy. And I was able to hear it. Actually, I was able to hear it no problem. I didn't even know that there was iron in there. That's how clear it was. This didn't sound trashy or anything like it. The last couple holes did, but not this one. Thank you, Legend. All right, let's keep going. It's got this tone that sounded like it was very, very high up. So I just barely put my hand shovel in. It opened it up, and I think I saw, yeah, I think I see a ring right here. I do. Got some writing on it. It says Destiny on it. I don't know if that is underneath it. It's supposed to be a mood ring or what, but yeah, that says the word Destiny on it on the one side. It's got a little bit of a shooting star right there. Don't think that's gonna be, that could be silver. Those are silver numbers. Let me clean it up real quick. I'll see if there's a silver stamp on the inside. Unfortunately, no silver stamp on the inside. Has the weight of aluminum, but look at that. Destiny. That makes me feel better about being out here. Okay, let's keep going, see what we're destined to find. All right, here's where we're at. I had been working this side of the church, and I gridded all the way to, let me see, point the right, to the fireplace. And then I decided that I definitely wanted to take a look at this side, because this side is where the old plat map that my contact out here had showed that there was a church. It was kind of on this side of the current building, and it was labeled church, and it was right up against the road out here. And that is of particular interest to him and me because it's probably the oldest building on the plot. So I am over here, and I got something right now in the ground. I think the numbers were 38 to 40, so let's go take a look and see what we got. I've already dug quite a bit of trash over here. Just random pieces of cut metal, nothing really even identifiable except for I think maybe one screw top, gold colored screw top lid. Oh, that is going to be pull tab. All right, let's keep hitting this spot and see what we can find that really brings something into a perspective about the age of the old building. I am right up against the road here with a really tight 41-42 signal, and I'm hoping for an Indian, but well, oh, never mind. It's higher up than I expected it to be, so I no longer hope for an Indian. Yeah, it is a zinc Lincoln Memorial. All right, let's keep going. I transitioned to right up against the foundation of the church now, and I have a really pretty 46 signal right here. Let's go ahead and see what we're looking at. The old church building was right off of the corner that I'm in right now, so I'm kind of hoping to kind of check what would have been the exterior of that church and then move a little bit further into the interior. Interesting note, this you kind of see the cool old stone foundation here, but this school up until the time that my contact, I don't remember if he said he remembers it from this time frame or if he was just told about it, but it had a dirt floor, so it had walls, roof, stone foundation, but a dirt floor in it, and that's how the kids went to school. Send me that signal. Oh, there we go. We got a little coin. All right, let's bring you guys in. Let's see what this is. All right, let's see. It fell in right in here. Okay. It is penny sized. And oh, I think, is that an Indian that I see? Yes, it is. All right, let's go. We've got our first Indian out here. It's a later one. I think I'm seeing 1906. You guys see that? 1906 or 1908, I think. Oh, there goes my detector. Okay, there we go. Yep, it's gonna be a 1906 Indian. All right, okay, that's great. First Indian head out here at the mid-1800s schoolhouse and unknown age of the church that used to stand next to it. That's a really good sign. There's still more stuff here. It's never dug out. Let's keep going. All right, I'm about 10 feet away from that Indian head, and I've got a high signal and this nasty stuff. I thought it was deeper. Oh man. I think this is part to the windows. I keep finding these. All right, that was gross. That was cold. Let's keep going. I am chasing a jumpy, not super consistent 51 signal, and I believe it's still in the hole, actually deeper than I thought. Is that from copper? Is that copper colored? Oh, what is that green? Man, I don't know what I'm looking at here, but that green hue is, I'm guessing, copper. Look at that. I don't actually know what this is yet. Let me clean it up just a little bit. See if I can see something on it. It's bent, might be folded. I don't know. Let me clean it up a little bit and see what we can find out. Here it is after just a little bit of cleaning, and I really wanted it to be like a folded over copper coin or something. And it's just not, as far as I can tell, but look, I found a piece of metal. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, this is gonna be my last dig of the day. The caretaker out here is fine with me coming back repeatedly, so I'm going to consider this a long-term project. I will be back here again and again and again, trying to uncover some stuff, telling you guys more about the history of the area, but I'm a little bit shorter on time than I normally am, and honestly, when I'm filming, I have no idea how much I filmed, how long a video will be, or anything like that, so maybe this isn't going to wind up being a short video. I don't know, but I've got a 46 to 48. Is it this? It is this. This isn't where the other church building was supposed to be, but you never know if things were demolished versus burnt down. They think this was a burn down. You never know where the debris winds up being. But anyways, a little drawer pull or something like that. All right, I'm gonna close it out with this. I won't do a wrap up this time since it was mostly clad. I'll show you a close up of that bell and that Indian head. And I think I'll probably be coming out here again next week, but I'm not entirely sure. But either way, I hope to see you guys back here again. If you like this kind of video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate if you would press a like and leave a comment. It helps us out quite a bit. Thank you, and we'll see you guys again next time.